Rob.
Tony. And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hello gamers and welcome back to the I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name. Today we're going to be playing some mid-range Shaman. A lot of comments said that I should try out VLPS's mid-range Shaman that he built. So I decided just that. I looked up his deck guide. We're running his deck guide as of now, and as we play our, 6 to 7 games, I'll kind of discuss what's in the deck, what works, what doesn't work, and then maybe I'll make some of my slight modifications to the deck that I see fit. Maybe it's good as is, I don't know yet. But from what the deck lists look like, it looked very, very solid in my opinion. Like, the VLPS is a very solid player. He used to play a lot of Shaman, so I'm sure he knows better than anyone what would make a really solid Shaman deck out of the cards that we now have. So there's not a doubt in my mind that this deck works very well. And making minor changes would probably be just for playstyle playstyle differences, and not so much actual deck how good it is, because I'm sure this deck runs very well. Okay, so I think I'm gonna. I don't know. Give me a second. So if we coin into Flame Juggler, our following turn is Totem Golem Flame Juggler. Now the problem is if we Totem Golem after that, we only have 2 mana from there. So we can't play the Totemic. If we save the coin and play the Flame Juggler, then we can Totemic, but then our turn... I think double Flame Juggler is a solid play. Put creatures on the board early. Whether we play Totemic or not ASAP is questionable because it is RNG. So if we get like a fucking Healing Totem from him, we just pay 3 mana for, for each totem you've summoned. Oh, so this actually works. Ooh, let's take a look at this thing. Oh, that's a very scary looking thing. Alright, so if we play the Totem Golem, we'll have 2 mana, which means we can Flame Juggler and then play this dude. But if we play this, then we can play that dude, then this dude. So what do we value more? A Totem Golem followed by a Flame Juggler followed by a 7/7, or Totem Golem or Flame Juggler followed by a Totemic. We're playing against a mage, so I'm assuming he pinged face. I almost like the Flame Juggler, to be honest, because then we can play Totem Golem, which may give us like a Mana Tide or something. So, and along with that, the Totem Golem works well with the Tunnel Trog as it is an overload. So, and the Totemic also works well with the Thing from Below, but also the Totem Golem works fair as well because it is a totem. Oh man, we got 2 of them. So, Mana Tide or Flame Tongue, or another Totem Golem. Woo! Flame Tongue, a Lamau. This guy looks so cool in my opinion, though. It's such a cool card. Arcane Missiles. That's some solid missiles. If he pings, it's okay, I suppose. Because then he doesn't really stop the damage. He just stops the added damage. Ooh, that's good. I didn't see that coming. Okay, so definitely gonna play the 7/7 here. If we keep the 3/1 alive, then he can ping it down. So I suppose we keep the 2/2, right? He would have had to ping though, so that's questionable. But then we lose 2 creatures in response to now only having to lose 1. Yeah, so he had 2 mana left over here, which means he would have pinged. Our 3/1 would have lived in that situation. But then our 2/2 would have died the following turn. It's questionable either way. Alright, so we're going to Tunnel Trog, Totem Golem, swing for 2. And the next turn we can go ahead and play another 7/7. That guy's fucking retarded, man. This guy's huge, and he got lucky with that Roaring Torch. Who draws it that soon? Flame Wanker and what else? A secret? Okie dokie. I don't know. What could that secret be? If it's a mere entity, bad things happen. Could be a counterspell though. Healing Totem? Healing Totem? Healing Totem? No Healing Totem. We'll swing face with our 2/1. Alright. I played around Mirror Entity there. That's the reason why I didn't play the 4-drop. I was seeing if it's an Ice Barrier, an Ice Block, or oh god, Flame Strike. That's not good. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. I guess we could Mana Tide and then play the Thing from Below, or play Thing from Below and then Mana Tide. Or we just... I'd rather give him a Mana Tide, right? Mana Tide, he draws cards at the end of his turn, not even the start. So if we have lethal next turn, he doesn't really get the effect from Mana Tide right away. And we can also kill it with our 5/5. But if we can't kill it, then that's a problem. But we drew into Fire Elemental, so it's dead no matter what. Thing from below, coming in clutch. 2-drop 5/5 with taunt. Hello?
The might of dawn.
That card is too slow, my friend. That card is too slow. So how much damage do we have here? We have 3, 8, 11. He's at 13. Alright. So this... Oh, no. We do this and he can... we can't Hex at the same time. So Hex is definitely a factor here. But we need to make this attack first. Then we Hex. Then we play the 7/7. So we don't push him to dying this turn, but we set up a decent field. And we got rid of the Mana Tide, we got rid of the Ronin. That's the problem with Ronin, he's just too slow. Like, everybody's going to be running Polymorph, Hex, Sap. He gets Sap, that's huge. So, I mean, it's just one of those cards that, it's just Death Rattle in general. Like, they have to be able to die. So, like, the earlier you play a Death Rattle, the better it is, because your opponents, you know, they don't want to waste... Oh, wow, Forbidden Flame really coming in clutch there. Alright, so if we do this, that's not. Nope. I guess we could Spirits, but that doesn't really push a lot of damage. This way is a little bit better. We're still pushing lethal next turn, too. And then, oh man, we just keep drawing cards. Another 2-drop, 5/5 with Taunt, Insane in the Membrane. Shaman coming back strong in this expansion. Feeling it. Alright, the Intellect.
We're gonna be rich.
Wow. Hello. How you doing, Reno Jackson? Windlord. Alright, so this is gonna go into here. And I guess we passive and I Windlord? Healing Totem? Never Healing Totem. And also, this Rockbiter can go on to the Alakir, which makes it so he hits for 12. So that's 17 if he kills the Fire Elemental, which I'm assuming he will. Healing Totem would have stopped him from killing the Fire Elemental, but it's fine. You can still draw into another Rockbiter or another Fire Elemental to deal that extra damage that we need. Because this 12, 15, is 17. We just need a couple, 2 more damage, right?
I got it.
19, 3 damage. Uh-oh. Playing them secrets, though. Okay, so I guess we'll Azure Drake first. Okay. Well, do we have lethal? I think we do, right? Because this would be 2, and then you can attack twice. That's 5, and that's 8. That's 16. So I guess we'll make the attack first with this dude. Interesting. And we know he's not running another Flame Strike, so... Oh my god, this Mana Tide totem has gone so hard. And I guess we could have put the Flame Tongue on the outer side, and then the totems could have killed him off to deal a little bit more damage. But I wanted to put him next to the Alakir, because we know that guy. I mean, right now he does 10, we put a Rockbiter on him, he does 16. Have another Rockbiter, he does, like, another 6. Alright, so the first win with the mid-range Shaman. 3-2-1 blast off. Any new comments? Oh, another thing I was going to mention. I should probably mention this every single time. The Road to Legends, you're probably wondering where they're at. These deck sort of test videos will be our Road to Legend until like rank probably around, I don't know, let's say 8 or 7, and then we'll stop deck testing. We'll play decks that we know that works. Road to Legend will be, you know, from rank 7 to Legend, and then we'll go back to deck testing once we're at Legend. So I actually like the Faceless in our opening hand, because if the warrior does not run Execute, he's in a bit of a pickle dick. No new comments besides just deck suggestions, and I'm actually playing a deck suggestion now, so. Normally I don't straight up play another person's deck. I'll make modifications to it, and then I'll play it, but because so many people recommended this particular list, that's why I'm playing it. New card back, definitely a cool one. As mentioned before, it's probably one of my favorites so far. I kind of want to save the coin for Faceless, so we'll just play Juggler on 2, Faceless on 3. And then he overloads 2, right? Yeah, so then we'll have, if we play him on 3, we'll only have 2 mana left, which means we can still pass it in there, which is fine. Maybe a War Axe, maybe no War Axe. We'll see where it's at. I guess we could Spirits too. But then, well, if we Spirits and overloads 2 on 3, then we only have 2, and then we coin, and that's only 3. Then we can play the 4. Yeah, so our 4 drops best bet next turn. Doesn't have an answer to it, like an Execute or a Whirlwind Execute. We good, son. Slam? Okay, so he used it. If he has Execute, he may not even be able to activate it, or get this guy damage to be able to play it, which is pretty cool. Alright, so coin. Hello, 7/7. Swing 2. This is such a huge card to play so early on, guys. And we actually drew into another 2-drop, which means we can either Flame Tongue, push some more damage, or we can actually just play another creature and just keep the tempo moving. I kind of want to make a Golden Faceless, just because he's common, right? I actually like the Flame Tongue to kill off this. Ooh, what would he have? Blood Ichor, okay. Does he have the Execute in his opening hand? Of course he does. Of course this guy does. Okay, so we can Flame Tongue Totem, kill into this, or we just kill into this, and then we play the Flame Juggler, and then we kill that next turn, which I think is a little bit better. And hit face is ideal. No, rip. Man, that Execute played out. That was the first card in his hand too. Like, he kept that shit. Battle Rage. This is why I didn't particularly want that Flame Juggler to hit it. I wanted it to go face. Then you have swing, bring this down to 2. But it is what it is. Ugh. All right. I the spirits into like the Rockbiter to swing into this feels okay, I suppose. But then this lives. So we're gonna like the best bet is to like Rockbiter, Flame Tongue, passive. But that doesn't feel right either. We'd always just could add Drake. I guess we could doggies. Yeah, we'll leave the Armor Smith up. I wish I could have put the Flame Tongue Totem in between the 2 Taunt Dogs, but in this situation, the card that we need to kill that Acolyte ASAP, we don't want him to be able to draw too many cards. So he's going to slam the 4/3. I don't know why he wouldn't slam the 2/3, and then he could actually kill it with his Acolyte and keep the Acolyte alive. He's killing the one next to the totem doesn't feel that great. Should have definitely drew before he played Slam. How many cards does he have? 8 cards, man. That's huge. So it looks like he's running that Tempo Warrior deck I'm in the midst of building. A Whirlwind that kills 1 card, he gains 2 armor. I don't really know the point of that. And then he's gonna kill off his... what the fuck? Dude, what are you doing? You're just making random plays with random cards that you like have. Alright, so... Tunnel Trog, Mana Tide Totem... Go face? Like, right? I mean, or we could just Lightning Storm. Yeah, Tunnel Trog, Lightning Storm, right? Or we just go face. He already used his Whirlwind. He already used his Blood. I mean, he could have... I doubt he plays Brawl. He could also be playing that Ghoul card that does 1 damage to everything on the board. That's always a possibility. Then our Mana Tide would have been better because it would have drew at least 2 cards. Yep, Ravaging Ghoul kills off our 2 cards. So killing off those was pretty important. I'm assuming an Execute on the 5-2 or just a 4-3 into it. Oh, okay. This would be, we need 5, so this is, it should be fine, but then it dies to a War Axe. And then, no, he'll have to decide which one he wants to War Axe. Whether it be the Totem Golem or the Mana Tide. He'll probably hit the Mana Tide, though. I know I would. Because the Totem Golem is just a 1-3 right now. Yeah, that turn when we Lightning Storm, we should have just killed off our creatures. Bloodhoof the Brave, okay. Mana Tide stays alive. Mana Tide stays alive. Mana Tide stays alive. Another Lightning Storm. This may not be the best thing. Okay, so we Lightning Storm. This has a chance to get huge. This goes into Enrage mode. This makes a trade with this. And we have nothing to trade into the Frothing Berserker. Unless this hits for 4. So we have to, like, basically hope that it hits the Frothing for 4. Or we use our passive. Hopefully get it. Oh, man. Lightning Storm hit the Berserker for 4. Hit the Berserker for 4. Yes. Make trade. Yeah, buddy. RNG is on our side. And Mana Tide Totem going in strong, drawing 2 cards a turn. So good. We got another Azure Drake to cycle for some more cards. We got 2 things from below. What the fuck are patrons coming out for? Oh man. We ran out of Lightning Storms though, so that's not good. So Fire Elemental's our best draw, unless he doesn't kill the. Oh my god, we lose. I wouldn't have guessed patrons, man. I guess I should have been able to see patrons. I mean, what else did he play that would make me think not patrons? I mean, theoretically, we draw Fire Elemental, then we can kill one of these. Yeah. Kill this. Kill this. Draw another one. I mean, so now he only can make 1 more patron from here. Berserker, don't have another Whirlwind. Battle Rage is also bad. Oh god, please don't have a Whirlwind. Whirlwind would win you the game. Okay. No more drawing cards. Mana Tide Totem down. Mana Tide Totem down. Hex is pretty good here. Surdrake. Rockbiter. Not too bad. So if we passive, this is 3 and that's 5. So we don't want to do that. We're going to kill off this last patron so he can't make any more. The Berserker's huge, but it doesn't necessarily matter because the 5/5 thing from below contests it. These Argent Squires, though, those are really weird. I don't really like them in the deck. What could we change Argent Squire with? I'll take a look. But, like, later in the game, it's just... Why? So I guess he could swing the 1-3 and the 4-3 and keep the Berserker alive and swing for 10, but then it just dies to the Azure Drake, which it looks like that's what he's doing. He just wants to do a huge amount of face damage, right? Oh my god, another patron. Alright, Inner Rage. Oh god. Lightning Storm, why did I use you? Why did I use you? We're taking face damage, boys. We're taking the damage. Alright. Totemic. What'd you got for me? My man. That's not good. Do we even play the Squires? Might as well. Alright, we all in. We all in. So, as long as he doesn't draw more patrons, I think we'll be able to clear out what he plays this turn. That's pretty bad. Because now he can actually get around. Yeah, he's going to make another fucking patron. Now he's going to have 4 patrons because he drew into the axe. Oh, no, he can't because we get the taunt totem. Okay, this is perfectly okay. We alright. We alright. Hex is pretty good. So this goes here. This goes here. This goes there. Okay. Unfortunately, now we're just going top deck and back to back, but I have totems. He only has armor. We also still have quite a few really powerful cards in our deck. Apparently, so does he. Especially a card that gets enraged. We have another Hex. Thing from Below. The problem with Thing from Below here is if we play it and he swings and swings, but it also still contests. So I guess it's okay. Yeah, because he just has to swing and then swing. Yeah. And then he swings and it has 1 HP left. But then we can kill it with one of our 1/1s. Alright, so Alakir would win us the game. Well, not win, but he's able to definitely help us. So Alakir, please. Another Hex. We'll definitely be saving that. Go, totems, go! Unleash the totem power! So we have the ability to get 1 more totem in this bitch. Nah, healing totem. Oh, now it's 2 totems. You can get the taunt totem or the healing totem. So the taunt totem's obviously, oh gosh. Oh man, that's scary. So we're just gonna Hex the Hellscream and pretend like we're not at 6 HP. What'd you give me? Totem Golem. And we get the taunt totem. Woo! This game is so close! This is insane. 3 cards to our 6 cards. He's gonna fatigue early. We got the Totem Golem, son. What if he runs Brawl? That'd make me sad. We can play around another Whirlwind, probably. There's Alakir, so that's really good. You're gonna swing, swing, and then just go in. And the reason being we did it in this particular order was because if we swung in with our 3-2, then this has 1 HP, and then you can Whirlwind it down. If he wants to waste a Hex on a Totem Golem, I'm more than okay with that. So that was a really close game. We gotta be careful about that Patron deck. I didn't even realize that was a thing right now. Also, let's actually take a look at what replacements we could do for the I do not like these Argent Squires. Like an Earth Shock. We're lacking in the 4-drop, that's for sure, but we're not gonna play anything other than a Flame. So that makes sense. Flame, I like everything else. I even like maybe even a Doom Hammer, right? But we take a lot of damage. So what about that new hammer, the 5-drop new hammer? Where are you at? There we go. Hammer of Twilight. Let's give that a shot. I guess the Squires look good if you have Divine. I mean, because we have the Divine Shield, right? And then, but we don't have any healing in the deck, so maybe putting that hammer isn't the best thing. So we can't really afford to take the face damage. We could put a Healing Wave in there. We could put a Healing Wave. It figures we play Warlock after we make the 2 1-drop changes. I think I'm gonna put back everything here. If this is Zoo, then this is way too slow. We need much faster than this. Okay, that's fine. Oh, what else could we put in though? I guess right, but the problem with Healing Wave is if we go against like the control matchup, their high drops, we're gonna heal for 7 for 6 mana. Or heal for 7 for 3 mana. That doesn't feel that great.
The light protects me.
Yeah, look, there's a squire. Get fucked, but we're not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna flame juggler and hopefully it hits it. Nope. Never lucky. We could run double Earthshock and fuck people, but that's a little mean, don't you think? Alright, so we're gonna Totem Golem Earthshock that down. That's why I like Earthshock. It's disgusting. It's a 1 mana silence, deal 1 damage, and silence is so. Actually, I'm gonna throw in 2 Earthshocks. That card is too good, too good. No, the problem is Druid though. I don't know.
Put this apple on your head.
Put this apple on your head. I don't wanna. Don't ping off my 2/1. Don't ping my 2/1. Oh, he has 2 chances to ping. 2/1's dead. I know it's gonna die. Ooh.
Extraordinary.
Yo, don't get mad at me, son. Alright, so we can Rockbiter this, hit into this, and passive, or we can Spirits, swing, and it kills 1 off, and then the Spirits gets played, which means I think the Spirits are better. It's just overall better tempo play. It sets us up for a better thing from below, but then we use our Rockbiter. We don't develop 2/2/3s. I know the Jugglers, and then the little tentacle. Ooh, Dark Peddler. Best thing it could hit would probably be face, but it's more than likely gonna hit a Hound. Oh my god, this guy's pings are horrible. Dude, I am sorry, man. That sucks. And we got the Healing Totem. Jeez, man, feels bad. That sucks, my man. RNG is not in your favor.
Well played. It's getting hot.
Like, that's why the Healing Totem's so good, because it would have. Oh my god, it even hits the totem. This poor soul. Let me just kill off that. This has 3, we can swing into this and just go face for 4. These trades, man, and then these are back to 3 HP. The deal hole. Oh my god. Holy moly mackerel. Dude, stop spamming. Dude, I feel bad, man. I know what just happened. You don't gotta tell me twice. You play an 8/8, it just gets hexed. Oh my god. I'm sorry, brother. People just get shit on sometimes, my man. You just happen to be on the short end of the stick on that one. RNG does not like you today. Because that game would have went totally different if I wouldn't have got the Healing Totem. If his Knife Juggler would have pinged my 2/1 instead of hitting face. Like, there's just a lot of things there that could have happened to make the game go back and forth. But, like, when things roll not your favor consistently, it's consecutive RNG get shit on is what just happened to that guy.
You asked for it.
Playing as a mage, okay? So, Earthshock, not probably the best in the start. The Flame Juggler seems fine. Totem Golem, Flame Juggler, Rockbiter. I'll take it. The reason we put the Twilight Hammer instead of the Doom Hammer is, one, because the Doom Hammer is better at aggro, because most of the time the 2 damage is always going face. But if we put it in the mid-range, we make trades, and the problem with Doom Hammer is it has such low attack that when it makes trades, it's just really not that efficient because you're taking so much damage. So we can actually Rockbiter this, or we could just Flame Juggler and then just keep it alive. But the problem is if you have like Frost Bolts and then swings, bad things happen. So I think we can just... I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna Rockbiter. I don't like Mana Worm. I know what a Mana Worm can do, and I'm not about that life. I am not about that Mana Worm life.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Okay. So I guess we could Flame Juggler, ping it, see what it hits, swing, or we could just Spirits, go face, or we could just Spirits, hit Tunnel Trog to Sorcerers. Oh man, alright, never mind. So we're just gonna Spirits, swing Tunnel Trog, and do a taunt. Mirror Entity coming in clutch. Any comments, questions, concerns on the page? Oh, okay. Because there is a lag in between when I record these videos and then by the time you guys see them. Let me make sure I'm recording. Pretty sure I am. Okay, thank God. I was playing my Road to Legend for last month, and I was posting it this month, and you guys like, why are you playing Wild? And I'm actually not playing Wild. It's just the old format. So anyway, so I think Totem Golem's the best here, or we can like hope to God that the Flame Juggler hits the Flame Waker. But the Totem Golem's more consistent as it buffs up our Tunnel Trog, so we can make a trade with this. And next turn he's forced to ping, which means the best card you can play is a 2-drop. But anyway, guys, yeah, just pay attention to like where the nerfs are, because if like let's say they're playing, you know, a 2-1 Leper Gnome or a 3-2 Knife Juggler. I made that video prior to Wild and Standard even coming out, which means I'm not playing Wild. It's just that video, you know, there's lag time, and I can't post a video the second I make it. That's not how this works. Alright, anyway. 7/7, crazy card off the top, and the next turn we can still play the Flame Juggler passive, and then the following turn Think from Below and or Azure Drake. So unless he's running Hex, the 7/7's about to beat his face hole open. Poor guy. Without a doubt, I'm making Golden Faceless. There's the... Oh, Frostbolt. You can't even stop it right away. Which means our Totem Golem's going to be swinging into this sweet Mana Worm. Rip Mana Worm. I'm really liking this mid-range Druid deck, though. Like, a lot. Did I just say mid-range Druid? Mid-range Shaman. The Shaman. You're targeting something from your hand, so... For 2 mana... I doubt you have another Frostbolt. I guess you could be pinging. Yeah, that was a good ping on his part. I was going to suggest him make that ping. That's a very solid ping. Alright, so... We're going to Flame Juggler here, because maybe we can swing our Wolf into the... Alright, awesome. Juggler's going to swing our Wolf into it. Passive, hope for Healing Totem. If not, it's fine. Alright, that's fine. The reason we didn't swing our Totem Golem in there and we killed this first is because I value a Totem a 3/3 higher than a 2/3. And the fact that it can be healed up to a 3/4, which means it's out of Frostbolt range, is pretty solid. Because our hand is dwindling, we don't really have answers besides Hex, and we're running out of creatures. Azure Drake looks like it's the best card in our best card for next turn. Also, we can passive and maybe even play Think from Below. This would be 3, 6, 8. That's way too much. What the fuck am I smoking? But we do have a lot of damage on the board. Bloodlust and we win. Bloodlust not in the deck. Kappa. Alright. Well, okay. So I see a ping onto there, and we're just going to go ahead and play the Azure Drake. He also could be running Flame Strike. We're not going to play Flame Strike. We're just going to use our passive here just in case. So we're slightly playing around Flame Strike. We casually play around Flame Strike. The Thing from Below would be playing around it, because then if you Flame Strike, it lives with 1 HP, and then we Flame Tongue Totem next to it, we Totem Golem, we passive. Spell Slinger. Ooh, Thistletea. That's really... This is such a good card. Unfortunately, we'll never be able... I guess we can use it. We'll swing with our 1/1 first. Is that alright? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess we want to pop them. So whatever. And Ice Block. Who gets Ice Block? Alright, time to tea time. Tea time! Oh my god, we have so many Earth Shocks. Earth Shocks for days! Earth Shocks for days! Did he get this out of his... Okay, I was about to say, if he got that out of his Spell Slinger, have mercy. Got enough silence? We do! Azure Drake into second Ice Block into top deck Reno. My boy. Mmm! Arcane Explosion. How do you get that? Ah, Spell Slinger. Okay, I was about to say... what did he, if he didn't get it as Spell Slinger, I was going to say he's very close to my Tempo Mage deck that I built. So we're 3-0 now. It's pretty good with this deck. Having some fun. F is for fun, because we play mid-range Shaman. U is for Unity. Alright, I gotta leave here in 15 to 20 minutes, so hopefully we can fit in another maybe 1 to 2 games in there.
Versus Anduin.
Snood, I'm in the middle of a video, my friend. I will hit you up after, and I'll let you know. Flame Tongue doesn't look that good. Coin seems pretty good, which means we need to get rid of... Well, alright, let's think about it. Because it's Flame Juggle on 2, and then we can coin into Faceless, but the problem is he has Shadow Word Death, but we're going to assume he doesn't have that. And then, if we play that, then we have 2 mana, and then we still can't play Spirits. But Spirits is still good, so I think I'm going to keep it. Oh man, also guys, if you're going to send me, actually I'm not even going to get into that. Just keep in mind when you guys send me a deck list to like review and help you, it's very, very hard for me to get back to you in a timely manner along with all of the other stuff that's going on. So just keep that in mind when you're like, oh, you're not even reading my comments. Like I am, I promise you. I've seen your comment, I just can't always get back to you like immediately. Alright, do we Earthshock that, or we just totem up and say, how you doing? There's actually no point to Earthshock that, because next turn we can coin into the 7/7, and the 7/7 can just bash that. But the problem is, if we don't do anything to that,
I wonder.
and he can... I don't know. Ugh. So if we totem up here, the worst possible... Oh, we could actually heal my own guy. That doesn't feel good. Alright, we're just going to do nothing. Yeah, so like let's say we get a taunt totem, you could just attack the taunt totem and heal my taunt totem up. That does not feel good. Alright, so we're coining into 7/7 and hope to God he doesn't have Shadow or Death. Oh man, it's a good Earthshock right there. That's a good old Earthshock, I'm definitely making this guy golden after this game. I kind of want to see what he looks like golden. Making trades. Wow. 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 Oh my god. Holy shit, this guy just gave up everything he had to kill it. Oh my god. Should we RNG Master Pro this? Why not? Flame Juggler, do work. Fuck. We could have just Earthshocked it down, but it's fine, because he can't even heal it, because all his healing turns into damage. Ooh, he flash heals, and he's going to go face for 5. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to have 6 mana next turn, so we have 5 because of this. So, this happens no matter what, and then we have 4 mana, which means we can Totemic, or we can Hounds. I would rather wait for Tunnel Trog for Spirits, and this is fine for now. And we get that Totem. Poor guy. Jeez, dude, RNG, dude, rank 14 and 15, our RNG is crazy. This is why we run 2 Earthshock, boys. F is for Earthshock because we run it. It looks like we have to kill off both our creatures. RIP. Seems okay. We just throw the Flame Tongue Totem in here. It's gonna do some work real soon.
Welcome to the
Oh wow. Okay.
champion.
Okay. Okay. I see you. Do we... How do we want to do this? We can guarantee kill this by pumping up this totem. Or we can Flame Juggler, hope for the best. But I think this only gives it +2 attack, so it's only going to 4. But that's enough, right? Yeah, it is. But these can also kill it, but I don't really want to give up a creature. So we're going to go for the guarantee kill. Not the best placement, but it's what happens. I didn't want to go for the RNG with the Flame Juggler. Shifting Shade. Okay. Can actually just have Fire Elemental that. So we're gonna Totem first, and then Fire Elemental. The reason being in this order is the fact that now our Totem can attack, as the Fire Elemental can always attack, so it's just better like this. He took my tunnel truck. Entombs the 6/5, okay. So how much damage do we have here? We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, max 16. Alright, Totemic, where's she got? Okay. Guess we just go face. Holy Nova does ouchies, but doesn't really kill too much. Double Holy Nova, that's something. That is something. There's no real reason to hex or do anything crazy like that at the moment. It's just a 1/5, and it's never ever going to be able to get buffed. So worst case, he draws like Warshack Cleric, but we're fine at the moment. Shadow Word Death, okay, that kills this. It still can't kill our shit. And this heal for 4 every turn, that's gonna hurt. Alakir is pretty good. as you say, that's how you say him lethal, right? Because that's 6, 6, 12. Oh my god. I actually was just saying Alakir is good, but I didn't actually see that I drew him until after I said that. That was pretty insane. Alright, we'll play one more. That's like literally 5 or 6 and 0. Jeez, man. Should we add in that Earth Shock? I think we should. Whoa, what the fuck? I guess I clicked it as soon as we were joining a game. Is that double Earth Shock? I don't know how good that actually is. What about a Lava Burst? How do we feel about one Lava Burst? Oh, it's actually in a game. Okay. Was that the guy I just played?
Shall be mine for Doomhammer.
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, month, 4 days, month, 1 week, month, yesterday. Yeah. Alright, no. Actually, this is kind of good. But not, no. We'll just keep Rockbiter. It deals with Flame Imp and stuff like that. It's okay. Not the best, not the worst. Hope for a 2-drop. 2-drop makes his hand okay. Flame Juggler, ooh, 2-drop Totemic. Also not the best because they overloads 1, then we can't play the Totemic, but it's still a really, really solid 2-drop. Contest that, that's for sure. What are you doing? Alright. I think we need Golden Totem Golem as well. That's a common. We can deal this. We also still have so much dust, I think. I think we still have around 3k, so. Oh, boy.
Put this apple on your head.
Knife Juggler. That's why we kept the Rockbiter. Coin into
The light protects
Squire. That's why we have Earth Shock. So Earth Shock's actually probably the best draw here. Because we could cast both in one turn. This is fine either way.
Elements guide me.
And then next turn is Tuskar Totemic. And again, if we draw the Earth Shock, that'll do. But the problem is if you power overwhelming the Squire, that's really, really good. Because then he's able to make the trade and he still keeps his 1/1.
Buying or selling.
Peddler still gives him the chance to make the trade. There's the power. Ooh, the Abusive, even better, develops the board, continually push pressure down. That's why the Squire's really good in Zoo. Totemic, but probably not. Even the 1/1's pretty good here. Manatide's pretty good. Any of the totems, Vitality, Manatide, Flame Tongue, Totem Golem. All welcomed here at the end. Uh-oh, that guy's big and he's scary. This trades into here. That now kills that. We take 2 to the face. Alright, so Lightning Storm, best draw. Lightning Storm kills everything but the 2/5. We also could Spirit. Spirit contests a lot of his board. Flame Juggler is really good. Alright, Flame Juggler could actually hit either of the 1-1 or 2-1, and we are still in this, boys. Wrong target. You had a, what was that? 40% chance to kill one of those? Yeah. Looks like that 2-4 is going to get Hex next turn, depending on what we draw. Maybe an Azure Drake. No, we only have 4 mana. Oh my god, these buffs onto these creatures, guys. They're getting outrageous. So only one creature dies here, because this 3-4 goes into our 2-3. And then we can make the trade with a 2-3, unless he trades both of his creatures into the flame. Wow, trading both the creatures into the flame. And the flame imp. So, Lightning Storm not looking the best right now, but still decent. Hammer of Twilight. So what do we want to get rid of? I suppose... Well, this is always going to be 4 attack, and this is a 4-2. So I think we just hex this. The problem now is the Hammer of Twilight wasted charge on a 1-1, or just the Frog Taunt. So it's almost like Azure Drake is better.
The light protects me.
Hitting face? Ah, Soulfire. That's what he got out of the Peddler. Ouchie boo-boos. Probably gonna play that creature, of course. Very sticky minion. Totemic, so I guess we sheep that. And then we hope Totemic gives us something good. Taunt Totem, I'll take it. So next turn is probably Azure Drake Mana Tide, depending on what we draw. This is the hammer. This is why I was going to replace the Hammer Twilight. It's just really, really bad in this particular, like the speed matchup. We're going against a very fast-paced deck. Because there's just never a good time to play it. And then the fact that it, you know, it's a 5-drop, first of all. And then we're going to take damage. And then the 4-2 that it brings out can die to, like, an Abusive Sergeant. Wow, he runs Mortal Coil, too? It's a little greedy there. Worked out well for you, but it's a bit greedy. Lightning Storm's pretty good. Haven't been able to draw into one of those yet. We have 2 chances to draw into Lightning Storm though. We can Azure. Oh my god, Lightning Storm. A Lightning Storm. Nope. Alright. Azure Drake into Lightning Storm when we lose. Alright. Oh, we actually have a taunt though. We may be able to hold back into this. Just kidding. So it's 3-2 into there, 2-2 into there. We're taking at least 5 damage from what it looks like, depending on what he draws. And he also has the passive to draw 2, or sack 2, draw 1 more time. So there's the 3-2. He's going to swing down the 2-2 into it. Unless he has like some sort of spell or a buff. Sea Giant, alright. Well, we have no more hexes, so that's going to be a doozy to get rid of. So I suppose the Lightning Storm hits this for 4, and then Azure Drake swings into it for 4. So, yeah. Please, Lightning Storm off the top, A Lamau. Because we cannot take that 8-8, and it has to hit it for 4 too. Oh, he's just going to go ahead and trade into the Drake. Which means we have to draw Drake into, like, no, that doesn't even do it. So, Lightning Storm, clear, Lightning Storm into, like, passive Taunt Totem. Earthshock. Doesn't quite do it. It doesn't do it. Taunt Totem, that does it. Well, so he'd swing this. So I guess we have to Earthshock this, because he just swings it. We put 1 more damage on if he does that, though. Okay. We could have hit the Possessed Villager, but then we actually take more damage that way. We are not in the situation where we need to take any more damage. So we're taking 8 at least. He just needs to do 3 more. So any sort of charge creature does it for him. Soulfire. There you go. Okay, that's fine. So if this was like a healing wave, that would have been pretty good. Also, if it was maybe another Earthshock, that would have been okay. Let me see what I can put in there and replace with that, and then we'll end the video. Let's see what we got here. I like the deck so far, though. I think the deck works really, really well. All right, so I like the one Earth Shock. I think that was pretty good. Let's take that out and let's look at the curve. What do you guys think? Even Lava Burst feels like it's maybe even too slow. Stormcrack's pretty solid. But it's a 2-drop, and we need to play creatures on 2, so I don't really like it that much. It's a good card, but just not in this deck right now. Healing Wave. It's questionable due to the fact that most of the, I mean, you know, the highest card in here is 8, and we only run of them. The rest of them are 6 below. So if we're playing against aggro, it's really good. If we're playing against control, it's really bad. And we don't need any 3-drops. So if we're gonna put anything in here at all, it's better be a 4, a 5, or a 1. Master of Evolution, not really the best due to the fact that all of our cards are pretty good as is. I mean, I suppose we could use it on a totem. That means we have to have a totem out when we play it. And if, like, let's say there's no creatures on the board during turn 4 when we play this dude, he's just a 4 for 4/5. But he's not that bad. But, like, you wouldn't, our creatures are all good as is. So, I mean, it doesn't really fit. Doomhammer again. I've explained why that's not the best card we could have. Thunderbluff is decent. Could try one Thunderbluff in there. But again, that's really, really slow. So a slow card. But we do have a lot of totems. Does this guy count as a totem? He does not. Oh, I know why those are in there, for the Flame Tongue totem. So you could put the what is it called? The Sergeant dude next to the totem, and then he's 3/1 with Divine Shield. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, we'll try like this. Alright, so we'll end it here. Hopefully you've enjoyed this deck testing video. I will see you guys in the next episode, of course, where I'm not sure what deck we're going to be playing, but we'll play something fun. As always, I'm Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is.